Back with second period action here at Tonka Rink B. The basement rink, as we like to call it sometimes. Eagles up 2-1. They've got 50 seconds of a power play carrying over. Jost, Klein, Magnuson with Doshin and Vidovnik out there to start the period. Cross ice, Vidovnik intercepted, got it down low on his feet. Doshin shot, steered aside by the goaltender. Vidovnik from the wall. Vidovnik trying to center it, got broken up. Doshin pushes it to the wall, but he's chasing after it, puck's loose. It's expected more complaints from the Tonka parents on that. Shot on, Klein just a bit wide on the rebound. Goaltender reaches out and grabs that. Little conversation, as we like to call it, afterwards. 9 seconds remaining on the penalty. 14-18 in the period. Looks like the Eagles are going to change all 5. Tonka's going to swap out 4. Kevney, Butala, Manning, Brandt, and Christensen, your power play team. Watch the box, watch the box, watch the box. Pushed out on the lead. Shot, Skopehammer knocks it down, full strength. Kevney going cross ice, trying for Manning, didn't connect. Manning not able to get there in time. Tonka skates it forward. Brandt picks this one up. Brandt trying to just board off and one-hand it through. Tonka got a hard stick on and sends it all the way down. Tate fighting behind the net. By the Zamboni door, puck's loose. Good pass out there, but a bad shot by Tonka. We'll take that combination all day. A little tussle going on in front. Manning's going to go at the very end. Manning a little bit too late at the very end there. Wasn't anything nobody else was doing. Manning just did it a little too late, a little bit too clear in front of the ref. So he's going to sit for 2 minutes starting at 13:35 in the second. Face off out to the point. From the cross shot, wide. Skopehammer gloves it anyway. His mom's excited. Klein on the draw. Thornburg, Doshin, and Jost are the other penalty killers. Out to the point. Tonka walking across. Hit a body there. I think it was Jost. Just going out. Klein hits him with the pass. Jost throws it through. Puck's loose. He's actually offsides right now. They're knocked down. He's picking it up. Tonka coming in. Thornburg pushes it to the side. Nice job. It's in the corner. Reversing is Thornburg. Going back to pick it up. Up to the point. Klein's out there. Tonka having to skate it down the wall into the corner. Backhand behind net. Doshin back there. Jost meeting up with them as well. Up to the far point. Walking across. Shot. Tipped out in front. I believe that was Doshin got the tip on it. And it went steered up into the safety netting. This is coming with 12:47 remaining in the period. 1:13 on the penalty to Manning. Brandt, Magnuson, Kevney, and Christensen, your penalty killers. Face off one by Tonka. Drop it to the point. Cross ice. Sidewall, back to the point. Skated across. Far point. Center. Far point. Shot wide of net. Held in by Tonka. Kevney breaks up that pass though. Second attempt, not able to get it out. Good skate against their Tenacious K. Tenacious K diving. He's little but feisty. Up to the point. Walking across. Centered. Shot. Skopehammer saw it all the way. Stopped. No rebound. 12:02 remaining in the period. 28 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for your Eagles. Face off coming to Skopehammer's left. JD tying up. Tonka eventually comes out with it, dropped its little point. Skating across, back to the wall. Cross ice, not handled clean. Tonka spinning around. Center net got broken up. Hauk's got control of this. Hauk cross ice looking for Cody. Didn't grab it clean. They send it back in. Brandt. Oh, he didn't handle that great. Scopehammer gets the cover. Brandt not happy about that series of events. Coach telling him to settle down with that nonsense. 11:38, 3 seconds remaining on the kill here. I believe that's Cody on the draw, Vadovnik, Doshin, and Hauk out there. Sent out. Goaltender tapping it out. I like it. You don't hear that often enough. Tonka skating through, broken up by Vadovnik. Tonka recovered it, shot. Scopehammer saw it all the way. Sucked it up, no rebound. 11:25, successful penalty kill for the Eagles. Still 2-1. God, I was going to put my knit cap on. It's chilly. Face off one behind the Eagles net. The captain goes to pick it up. His pass tipped up into the safety netting. We got a whistle. Score now 8-1. Mrs. Brandt forgot to give me a few updates, it looks like. Varsity action, that is. Varsity action, 8-1. Kennedy versus Benel. In front of us here, JD Cody out there with Hauk and Deutsch. Face off one back. Vadovnik trying to get it forward, did not connect on that pass. Tonka dumps it in, delayed offsides. Vadovnik picks it up. Vadovnik reversing. Reversing again, he gets stood up, puck's loose. Doshin coming in to help support, looking to get it out to Hauk. Scrum along the wall, puck's loose. Tonka seems to have control. Scopehammer pushes it behind him again. Out of the corner, Doshin coming out with it. He gets bumped up along against the wall. Puck loose, looks like it got off, and then Tonka offsides. Looks like all 10 gonna swap out here. 10:41 remaining in the second period. Eagles just holding on to this 2-1 lead. Manning on, Magnuson, on the draw. Fine Jost out there with them. Thornburg and Brandt on defense. Brandt going all the way around behind the net. Gets that up to Jost. Jost cross ice to Klein. Klein carries it a couple steps, wraps it around. Jost picks it up centering. Magnuson got a stick lifted shot on. Goaltender, good positional save, was down there, flashed it out. Brandt letting him up along the line, separates the man from the puck. Backhands it around, looking for his partner. Thornburg picks it up, out to Klein. Klein looking for Magnuson. Good connection, looking for Jost. A little behind him. Can he get there? He cannot. Tonka turns it around. Good pressure here by Klein. Thrown on. Thornburg touched it, so that'll waive the icing. Brandt's pass intercepted. It touched anyway. Klein getting it out. He fell down on that. Magnuson pushing it forward. It carries the blue. Tonka comes back and retrieves that. They throw it in deep. Wrapping around. Klein to Tonka. On the wall here. Drop pass. Loose. I believe Thornburg has it. Looking for Magnuson. Magnuson just flipping it out. Klein didn't have the speed he needed to catch that pass. Klein looking a little bit slow today. Brandt sending it down. Tipped off of Tonka. Good. Brandt was just trying to get the icing, but Tonka touched it, so we'll take that. Jost picking that puck up. Shot. Oh, Magnuson on the backboard, not able to connect. Second centering attempt. Loose puck. Tonka picks it up. Bounces off the wall. Doshin cannot hold it. Christensen's back there, 2-on-1. Scopehammer knocked on the initial, loose. Butala, beautiful back check, saving a goal there. Butala tipping it, looking for Kevney. Miscommunication there. This one gets out of the zone. Good hard hit there by Doshin. Deutsch with a bump, gets that puck a little farther down. Kevney with pressure. Deutsch with pressure. Kevney intercepted. He lost it immediately. Doshin now with the puck. Doshin trying to get it clean. Tonka touched it. Doshin falling. Lost the puck as he went in. Tonka throws it into the corner. Behind the net. Puck comes out to the point. Tonka, fresh legs coming in. They knock over Cody. Deutsch. Brennan picking it up. Brennan. Out of the zone. Tonka sending in, delayed offsides. Doshin's there. No, yeah, Doshin's there. Doshin cross ice. Looking for Kevney. Tipped it by Tonka and get out of the zone. Tonka recovers though. Tonka coming in. All the Eagles trying to block this up. Doshin sending it off the wall. Probably going to ice, but they don't care. They're due for a change on the long ice of the second period. 7:34 remaining. Jost, Klein, Magnuson coming out with Vodovnik and Brandt. Tonka putting some guys out too as well. Magnuson on the draw. Wins it up to the sidewall. Vodovnik worried more about the man than the puck. Tonka able to dump it in. Brandt wrapping it around. It's going to carry all the way to the point. Tonka skating in a bit. Shot. Skophammer. Good save, but the rebound comes out loose. Jost able to recover. Jost carries the blue. Tries to make a move. Warden off. Shot. Goaltender. Good leg save. Magnuson not able to corral the rebound until it gets to the sidewall. Jost center. Oh, Klein just unable to reach that and direct it in. Brandt holds it. Throws it. Tonka, though, tips it out. Vodovnik breaks that one up. Brandt on the odd man rush. Brandt pokes it off. Brandt in the corner. Tonka shoots at the center. Shot. Skophammer, the leg save to the corner. Sent it down. Tonka holds it. Klein with pressure. Klein releases. Magnuson going to go pick him up. Tonka coming down, 3-on-2. Need some back checking here, boys. Brandt ride him out to the side. Tonka shot, Skophammer save. Brandt throwing it back around, trying to wrap to catch Klein. Looks like that was successful. Pushed forward. Magnuson fighting for it. Tonka though with control. Kevney, no. Deutsch stepping up on that one. 3 small guys on the line does not help my game call here at all. Pinched up against the board is Tonka. They send it in. Loose in front and it's sent out. Icing is going to be the call if it gets there. It does eventually wander that way. 5:53 remaining. 5:53 in the second period. Oh, 8-1 must have been the JV score. My apologies. I'd asked her a question. I didn't just see that now. JV had been 8-1. Assuming that varsity game is still 4-1 then. Wrapped along. Hauk used his body and kept it in. Christensen steps forward on that. Cody and Hauk along the wall there. Hauk wrapping behind the net. Doshin coming out with it. He gets it poked off. Loose. Tonka coming in with it. Christensen breaks it up. Christensen out of the corner. Pushed it too far forward. Tonka grabs it back. Skophammer deflects that one back to the Zamboni door. Doshin taking a hit as he's trying to carry it out. Hauk cross ice to Doshin. A little more of a centering. That was a slash, no call. Shoulder into the boards, no call. Cody Hauk back there along the back wall. Tonka breaking it out. Manning breaking that up nicely. Cody throwing it forward. Tonka going to recover it. They send it in deep. Wrapping around. Tate, stick check there. Sending it out. Shot into the corner. Not anywhere near. I think it was just a dump. Christensen over to Brandt. Brandt takes a hit as he centered it. Onto a Tonka skater. Tonka buries it. 2-2 tie. 4:30 remaining in the second. Errant pass by Brandt as he was being hit. Questionable no calls, and Tonka evens it up. 2 apiece. 4:30 remaining in the second period. Timeout Blue. Timeout Kennedy. At the varsity games watching and wanted to score and recap, now would be a good time. .4:30 remaining in the second period. Eagles coming off their timeout. Trying to reset things here. Magnuson on the draw, Klein and Jost with him. Brandt and Christensen, Brandt and Thornburg on defense. Tonka sends it around. Thornburg picks it up. Thornburg off the wall. Klein waiting, gets it up to Magnuson. He touches it in just enough for Jost. But Tonka a little bit faster to the puck. They take possession. Tonka now from behind their net, along the wall, tipped out. Thornburg tying up. Brandt able to recover it. Brandt, good pass to Jost. Jost hammering it through to Magnuson. Magnuson to Klein. Shot wide of net. Jost can't hold it in. Brandt stepping up. Brandt pushing in. Brandt shoots. Rebound. Brandt driving in. Puck's loose in the corner. Somebody got to cover deep. Brandt's going to head back that way. Klein trying to get it to Jost. Popped up. Magnuson off the wall. Back to Jost in the corner. Tip. Loose. Goaltender gets a cover. 3:34. A little more liveliness there. Let's see that. 3:34 remaining in the second period. Tie score, 2 apiece. Cody on the draw. Deutsch and Hauk out there with him. Vidovnik and Christensen now on D. Popped up. Tonka picking it up. Tonka skating with speed. Tipping forward. Icing is waved. Christensen back. I thought he waved it up front. All right. Maybe he must have waved offsides. He waved the offsides, not the icing. Icing is the call. 3:21 remaining in the second. Same lineup. One for the sidewall. Hauk comes up to grab it. Tonka player down. Christensen holds it in. Tied up along the wall. Christensen banging it back. Hauk throwing it, wrapping it around. Deutsch over in the corner. Puck's loose. They get around Vidovnik. Manning doing a good job. Hauk doing a good job getting back there on defense. Christensen, good block shot. Goes to the sidewall. Cody with it. Cody sending it forward. But Deutsch had started cutting to the middle. Tonka takes it right back over. Christensen, good cross. Overskated by Hauk. Puck's loose. Christensen takes him down. No call coming. Shot. Took that one off the crossbar. Wow. Skophammer absolutely defeated as that puck went behind him, but must hit the crossbar. Shot wide. Skophammer, interference in front of there, so he was going down. No call. Tonka sends it towards the net. Vidovnik grabs it. Looking for Hauk. Did not connect. Cody and Hauk changing on that long second period. Offsides call coming from the parents. Christensen on him. Walking behind. Shot loose. Goal is the call. Goal is the call on the ice. Questionableness along the way, but refs decide to penalty let him play. 2:02 remaining in the second period. Magnuson on the draw, Klein and Jost. Grant and Doshin out there on defense.
Let's go, Eagles!
Face off one back to Tonka. Tonka pass up to center, broken up by Magnuson. Puck's loose, Tonka dumps it in. Wrapped around, Doshin with a little bit of time. Send it back around to Jost. Jost picks it up, goes cross ice looking for Klein, did not connect. Blasted off the wall, Magnuson. Hit by him. Tonka centering, broken up nicely by a back-checking Jost. That would have been dangerous with that backdoor wide open shot. Hit a couple bodies on the way in, went to the back wall. Tipped out by Doshin for Klein. Klein pushes it through traffic. Jost grabs that, drops it. Holds it in the corner, centering. Nobody there. There's nobody connected there. Held up in the skates of Klein. Magnuson send it back to Jost. Jost pops out to Magnuson. Magnuson shot behind net. Doshin from the point. Shot, tip. Magnuson almost got his second tip of the night. Nate out of the corner. Nate Klein. Magnuson doing a good job covering the point. Jost along the wall, gets poked out. Magnuson steps up, sends it to the corner. Vodovnik gets it behind the net. Vodovnik warding off. Vodovnik reversing. Vodovnik drops it for Klein. Klein gets bumped off. Centering. Oh, Tonka just got to skate on that. Klein was on the back door waiting for it. Thornburg cross ice to Vodovnik. Vodovnik under pressure, reversing. Gets it poked off. The skater's going to the bench now, though. Vodovnik gets it over to Thornburg. Vodovnik takes a hit, wants a penalty. Shot off of Magnuson. Klein with it. Going down. Magnuson directs it in. Penalty and a goal. Penalty and a goal. 4.9 seconds remaining. I don't know if the penalty is going to count or not. We'll see what the refs decide to do. I don't think it should, but there have been times. In fact, I think against Tonka, the penalty still had to be served. In fact, I know it was Tonka at Pagel Arena. The penalty was still served even though the goal was scored. Apparently not the case here. So the Eagles tie 3-3, 4.9 seconds remaining in the second period. Magnuson with his second. Loose puck. Tonka picking it up. Christensen breaking that up. That's all we needed to get out of the period. Eagles showing signs of life again. 3-all, end of 2. Margaret says from varsity 5-2, end of 2. She has low battery. Will limit updates. Five-2. End of 2. Start of the third. 15 minutes on the clock. 3-3 tie. Magnuson on the draw, punches it forward. Vodovnik and Brandt on defense. Klein and Jost, the wingers. Tied up. Magnuson, nice job with that. Brandt throwing it. Oh, that went to nobody. Icing is the call.
Hey, you guys gotta move.
Brandt passed that with authority, but nobody on the receiving end. Magnuson on the draw. Jost comes out with this. Jost skating at center. Blue. Shot on net. Goaltender tips it up. Centering. Pushed back. Jost wrapping it around. Klein's there. Taking a hit behind the net. Poked out. Brandt stepping up. Brandt takes a big hit along the wall. Comes out with the puck. Gets it to Magnuson. Magnuson, that one was wide from the start. Tonka carrying it out. Vodovnik. Going the wrong way for somebody's mother. That holding. Brandt's going to take that though. A hook might be the call. That Tonka player had come in, intercepted, grabbed the puck and was coming in on Scopey. Brandt, probably a good time to take a hold. Probably just would have blown him up as a smaller guy. But either way, puck not in the back of the net. Tie score 3-3. Eagles on the penalty kill. 14:04 remaining. Doshin, Christensen, Hauk, and Cody. Penalty killers. Tonka popping that one in from the scope hammer. Out of the corner. Loose in front. Shot on Scopey. Brandt didn't see much of that. 9 seconds, I believe, is it.
Square up, Mike.
Tonka takes a 4-3 lead with 13:55 remaining.
All right, you guys, let's go. Mike, get it back, Eagles.
Cody on the draw, Deutsch and Hauk out there. Doshin and Christensen on D. Tonka carried it, pushed in the corner. Doshin breaks that one up. Doshin with a little bit of time. Passing, trying to spring. Cody, icing is waved off because of the interference. JD chasing it down. Christensen holding it in the line, pops it back into the corner. Tonka out to the side wall and breaking it out. There seems to be a lot of pressure to get that puck down south of the goal line by the Eagles. Shot on, Scopehammer gloves, dropped it, but the whistle already sounded. 13:19 remaining.
Gotta go down here to the scoring area.
13-19, 4-3. Eagles behind. Manning, Butala, and Kevney out there with Brandt and Vodovnik. The small but mighty folks. Loose. Brandt shoving it forward. Puck dribbles on towards Scopehammer. Cover. Plenty of room around him. Nobody pressing. Good job by the D. Hold them out. 13-12 remaining. Kemney again on the draw. Loose. Poked forward by Brandt. He scoops it up. Gets it out of the zone. Past one guy. Josh with a little speed. Josh 2-on-1. He's going to shoot. Goaltender sucks it up. No rebound. Brandt had Manning, I believe, going with him. I believe it was Manning. Had a winger for sure. Chose not to take that option. Winger doing their job, though, going right to the back door like they're supposed to. If there had been a rebound, loose one like the goaltender had been setting up a lot of this game, that would have been a beautiful scoring opportunity. Tonka getting booted from the circle. Kevney was it to Butala, tied up along the wall. Still tied up, bouncing around. Brandt steps up, pushing it forward. Gets behind him. Vodovnik pushes to the side. Manning now with the puck. Manning shot, blocked by a ducking Tonka player. Tonka player, goalie played a little bit weird, but there wasn't much pressure on him, so they're able to get it out. Eagles hold the zone along the wall. Vodovnik putting a shot on Manning. Backhand attempt, not connecting. Backhand shot by Butala, hit a body. Manning down in front. Now he gets
There you go,
get in there. Brandt standing up. Leaves it for somebody along the wall. I can't tell. It's distorted. Kevney. Kevney gets bumped off. Brandt throws it back in again. Brandt standing the man up. Puck's loose. They get it behind him. Klein's back there though. Klein dumps it off the back wall. Brandt cross ice. Looking for somebody springing from the box. That's not going to ice. Enough angle. Magnuson with pressure. Magnuson throws it back in. Good job. The rest of the Eagles changing behind him. Klein coming in. A little bit of a hit there. Magnuson from the wall. Trying to get out to the post. Out to the post. Not able to. Goshen to Jost. Jost to Klein. Klein carries his own. Centered. Broken up. Puck's loose. Behind. Sent around. Goshen stepping up. Knocks a man down. Gets it to Jost. Jost spins. Fires. Charlie was tied up. Charlie shoots. Goaltender. Saved it. Popped it up behind the net. Jost going in hard. Out to Klein. Klein to Jost. From behind. He's walking in front. Loose in the blue. Goaltender gets a cover. Cooler heads prevail. Everybody breaks things up at 11:14 remaining. Good shift by the Eagles. Good couple shifts, actually. 11:14 remaining in the third. Deutsch, Cody, Helpline. Doshin and Thornburg are these. Doshin with the shot. Goaltender steers it to the back wall. Doshin, solid hit there. Hauk picking it up, pushing it forward. Tied up along the wall. Tonka eventually comes out to their D. D to D. They flip it in. Tonka changing behind the play. Thornburg sending it around. Point. Deutsch not able to hold it. Tonka dumps it in the corner. Behind the net, Thornburg rubbing him off. Deutsch in the help. Puck's loose. A couple Tonka players in there. Thornburg bounces it off the wall and out. Nobody's signaling anything on the icing. Slow enough doesn't really matter. Tonka bouncing it. Nice job there, Manning deflecting that. And then I think Hauk dumped it in. And the Eagles did, couldn't pick it up clean. Out to the point, to the point. Kevney intercepts. Rubbed off. Butala and Manning fighting each other. Tonka comes out with it. Sent out to the point. Christensen sends it to the side wall. Kevney fighting with it a little bit. Poked out. Brandt gonna go get this one. Brandt, backhand off the wall for Butala. Butala, a little too much stick handling, probably lost it. Brandt sends it to the wall again. Tonka shot wide of net. Christensen on the side there, bumps him off. Good check there by Kevney. Little man using everything he's got to do that. Cross ice pass, looking for Butala, gets past him, but Tonka's gonna have to regroup. Pressure by Manning and Butala as he comes in. Brandt knocks it free. Manning recovers it, pokes it out, looking for Butala. Butala not able to grab it. Sent in deep by Tonka. 9:15 remaining. Brandt backhand. Ooh, that was rolling. Still rolling. Magnuson, fighting off a Tonka player. Allows them to pick it up. Shot. Skophammer saves it. Loose on the side. Tonka puts it on the side net. It's held up in the netting. Brandt, hard hit. Pops it up. Loose puck. Almost went on the rebound. Klein able to grab it. Gonna bounce it off the wall. Looking for Jost. Tonka spins it around, but Jost gets it in his own. Pushed forward by Magnuson. Jost gonna go grab this by the Zamboni door. Jost behind the net. Puck's loose. Tonka bounces it off the glass all the way down. Ice is going to be the call if Doshin doesn't get there. He does not. Looked like he was working hard. 8:34 remaining. Eagles remain down 4-3. Jost on the draw. Magnuson and Klein on the wings. Coaches talking, the referees behind the play. Doshin and Vodovnik on defense. Now we're ready. Good job coaching there. Gives him a little breather. Tied up, loose in the feet. Pushed out by Tonka to get around Vodovnik. Good poke there by Doshin. Break that up. Klein to Doshin to Vodovnik. Good passes, boys. Up for Jost. Picks it up inside the zone, drops it for Magnuson. Tonka intercepted one of those. Tonka sent it out, intercepted. Good step up by Magnuson. Centering for Jost. Good goalie work there. Coming out, Doshin gonna shoot. Shot on, goaltender, good save to the wall. Klein. It's knocked up along the wall. Sent out. Doshin's there, he's trying to wait for everybody to come on. Ends up firing it on net. Goaltender stops, they get it out, wrapping around. No signal for icing. Popping loose. Tonka got it before it got to the goal line. For sure no icing. Ooh, that one tipped off with Dovnik. Luckily able to be cleaned up by Klein. Doshin, cross ice looking for Klein. He's got a little bit of time. Sending across for Jost. Jost tips it to himself, throws it in the zone. Goaltender plays it behind the net. Magnuson gonna go grab it. Looking to get it to Jost, didn't get all that. Jost wrap around. Sends it through the paint and out to the side wall. 7:15 remaining. Out, looking to the point. Tate backhands it. Second attempt, backhands it in. Tonka pushes it out. Tonka coming in. Good job there by Hauk. Penalty coming. I believe a high stick. High stick against Hauk. Up a little bit. That's what it looked like. 7:02. Eagles going to the box. Opposite of what we needed. Dovnik. Bob getting kicked out of the arena. Bob arguing with the refs. High stick is the call. Bob going out to the vestibule. Luckily, no other penalties assessed. 7:01. Christensen sends it around. Kevin's there. I'm sorry, Deutsch. Grant pushing it back around. Tonka's going to hold this at the wall. D to D. The corner back up to the point. Far point, or near point. Tip, basically. Tip briefly. Shot on. Second attempt. Rebound loose. We'll send it in. Eagles that collapse on the goaltender, probably a little bit too much. Nobody driving out. Tonka able to grab that in the slot and throw it in. Tonka takes a 5-3 lead.
Come on, Eagles, let's get that.
6:37 remaining in the third.
Come on, Brendan.
Somebody want to update the parent chat?
Sure.
Kevney tying up. Kevney pushing it forward. Kevney tenaciously pushing forward. Shot on net. No give up in that young man's game tonight. Pushed out by Tonka. Manning along the wall. Penalty coming. It's going to be an elbow against Tonka. Coming up high on a cross check. Either way, it's coming up high on Manning. Caught him up in the grill. Manning. Not happy they're going, not sad they're going on the power play, but we prefer to have his head still attached. Eagles on the power play, down 5-3, 6:17 remaining. Jost on the draw, Magnuson and Klein out there. Doshin and Brandt on defense. This tied up, pushed towards the net by Jost. Fighting up front, there's Magnuson. Jost and Magnuson in the corner. Jost coming out at center. No, out to Brandt on the point. Brandt shot tipped. Goaltender got it on the deflected tip from Klein. One might have actually been better to let through. It was coming up and the goaltender was down. Klein redirected down into the midsection. But from this angle, hard to tell if that went left or right though. Jost tying up. Puck's loose still, pushed towards the net by Jost. Magnuson tied up. Loose. Magnuson backhand as he's falling down. Goaltender, great position, tied up against that pipe. Even though he's falling down, he sucks it up. Jost on the draw. Tied up, out to the point. Doshin shot. Rebound. Loose. Oh! Waved off.
Keep it up, Eagles!
Oh, that one was loose and then poked in, but after the whistle, Referee lost sight of it when it was underneath the goaltender. From here I could see it was loose. He could not from the side. So the correct call on the whistle. 5:47 in the period. 1:30 still remain on the penalty. All of that action in 30 seconds of penalty time. Brandt fires it off a Tonka player. Tonka throws it right back in. That's icing. 1:19 remaining on the penalty kill. I don't think Brandt intended to throw that off the player. Apparently he has a big butt. And he cannot lie. Jost on the draw. Magnuson, Klein still out there. Brandt and Doshin still out there. Bounced off the glass. Glove down by Klein. Up on the wall. Should have gone out to the point. Instead gets stripped. Puck's loose. Brandt steps up. Shot towards the net. Goaltender deflects it into the glass. Along the wall. Poked out. Brandt recovering this one. Doshin slow to get back on sides. Drosh carrying it in. He takes a hit. Keeps on driving. Tonka with the puck. Tonka right in front of their goaltender. And Jost tying him up. Jost coming out with the puck centered. Klein with the shot off the goaltender. Brandt shot tipped as it went in. Tonka able to push it out and get out of the zone. Cross ice. Magnuson intercepts. Magnuson going to carry the blue. Poked off by Tonka. Jost recovers it, waiting for him to get on. Now he steps in. That was not. And Jost's shot does not count. Goaltender gets a whistle. 27 seconds remaining on the penalty. Power play for the Eagles. 5-3 the score in the third period. 4:44 remaining in regulation. Tied up. Tenacious K drives it forward. Puck out. How can it be offsides? The puck didn't come back in. All right, we'll do it again. Sent in by Manning, this time clearly in. Butala hedging his bets, getting it off the wall. Vodovnik held it with his foot, backhanded in, now it's in the corner. Tenacious in the corner. Tonka going off the glass, backhand style. Tate held it, but Tonka recovers that. Butala, good step up there. Tonka dumping it in behind the net. Christensen picks it up. Kevney grabs it. Both sides full strength. Kevney behind the net. Popped up somehow. Christensen pulled it back in. Tonka takes over. Vodovnik held that line nicely. Vodovnik driving forward. Pushing to the side. Cody not able to poke it in. Out getting pushed off the puck. JD, good pressure, breaks that up. Tying up, Tonka puts it back towards their own net. Shot on net, side of the net. Goaltender gloves it. Get a whistle with 3:41 remaining. 3:41 in the third period. Brandt and Thornburg on defense. This puck, Noah retreating. Puck out. Brandt cross ice, breaking it up briefly. Tying up with the big man. Backhand. Noah gets it deflected. It's on the back of the net. We get a whistle. 3:26 remaining. Noah's got to recognize that down 2 goals with 3:26, you got to stand taller. Take a little risk there. Sure, that's what he'll be told as he goes to the bench. Brandt coming off as well. Doshin, Magnuson, Klein, Jost, and Vodovnik out for the Eagles. One to the corner. Tonka backhands it out. Klein waits for it, pushes it out. Magnuson scoops it up. Tonka steers it aside, but Jost grabs it. Carry the line. Klein picks it up. Klein shot. Tip. Goaltender was in good position, though. That leg pad saved him. Doshin breaks that one up. Vodovnik out of the corner. Sticks are getting a little high here. Tied up clean though now. 3-on-2 in the corner. Puck loose. Now on some feet again. Deutsch in there. Puck comes out to the point. Deutsch is sliding in.